My child, listen to me closely. Do not scroll past this moment. Do not silence this voice. I am speaking to you now because time is not as distant as you think. Here is something at your door, something that has been approaching quietly, steadily, and now it stands closer than ever before. This is not coincidence. This is me, calling your attention with urgency, because I love you too much to let you remain unaware. You have felt it, haven't you? That subtle stirring in your spirit, that unexplainable tension, that sense that something is shifting around you. You tried to ignore it. You told yourself it was nothing. But deep within, you knew something is changing. Something is near. And now I am confirming it to you. This is your moment to awaken. I am not speaking to frighten you, my child. I am speaking to prepare you. Because what stands at your door is not just an event, not just a person, not just a situation. It is a defining moment. A moment that will require your attention, your discernment, and your readiness. And if you are not alert, you may miss what I am trying to do in your life, or worse, you may open the door to something I never intended for you. That is why I am calling you now. That is why I am interrupting your routine, reaching through this very message to speak directly into your heart. Because you matter to me. Your path matters to me. And what you do next matters more than you realize. So pause right here with me. Don't rush this. Let this message settle into your spirit. And if you can feel my presence speaking to you even now, I want you to respond, not out of habit, but out of connection. Like this message because you recognize my voice. Comment "I hear you" as a declaration of your awareness. Share this with 3 people who need this warning just as much as you do. And if you haven't already, subscribe and stay close, because I am not finished speaking to you. There is more you need to hear, and I will guide you step by step. My child, this is not just another message. This is a divine interruption. A moment where heaven touches your attention and says, "Wake up. I am knocking, not to disturb you, but to prepare you. I am calling, not to overwhelm you, but to align you. Stay with me. Do not turn away now. What I am about to reveal next will open your eyes to what is truly happening around you. And once you see it, you will understand why I had to speak to you like this right now. My child, I see you more clearly than you see yourself. I know the quiet battles you have been fighting, the thoughts you have not spoken out loud, and the weight you have been carrying in silence. Nothing about your current season has escaped my attention. Even when you felt overlooked, even when it seemed like no one understood what you were going through, I was there watching, listening, and holding you together. I saw the nights when your mind would not rest, when questions filled your heart and answers felt distant. I saw the moments when you smiled on the outside but felt uncertain within. You have been walking through a season of tension, where things don't feel completely wrong, but they don't feel right either. That confusion you've been sensing, that pressure you cannot fully explain, it is not random. It is part of the shift that is happening around you. You have been trying to stay strong, trying to keep moving forward, even when clarity seemed just out of reach. And I honor that, my child. I honor your endurance. I honor the way you have continued, even when you did not fully understand the path ahead. But I also see where you have felt tired. I see where your faith has felt stretched. I see where doubt has tried to whisper into your spirit, telling you to settle, to ignore, to stop paying attention. But I did not create you to walk blindly. I did not design you to live disconnected from my voice. That feeling inside you, that sense that something is off, that something is approaching, is not there to confuse you. It is there to alert you. It is there because I am drawing your awareness to something important. You are not imagining this. You are not overthinking. You are discerning. And that is why I am speaking to you now, because I want you to trust what I am showing you. I want you to understand that your sensitivity in this season is not a weakness. It is a sign that you are spiritually awake, even if you don't fully understand what you're sensing yet. My child, you are not alone in this moment. You have not been navigating this season by yourself. Every step you have taken, I have been there. Every moment of uncertainty, I have been guiding you, even when my guidance felt quiet. And even now, as you listen to these words, I am reminding you that you are seen, you are known, and you are deeply cared for. So do not dismiss what you've been feeling. Do not push it aside or convince yourself that it doesn't matter. I am using this very season to prepare you, to awaken you, and to bring you into alignment with what is ahead. Stay with me, my child. What you are sensing has meaning, and what I am about to reveal next will bring clarity to everything you've been feeling. My child, listen carefully, because I am about to reveal what your spirit has been sensing. When I say they are at your door, I am not speaking to stir fear within you. I am revealing a moment of arrival. Something has reached the threshold of your life. A decision, a consequence, an opportunity, or even a test. It is no longer far away. It is here, waiting at the entrance of your next step. You have been standing in a space between what was and what is coming. The uneasy feeling, that heightened awareness, that sense that something is pressing close. It is because the waiting season is ending. What hath been forming in the unseen is now stepping into your reality. And I need you to understand this truth. Not everything that arrives at your door is meant to enter. This is where many of my children become confused. They assume that every open door is from me. They believe that every opportunity must be accepted, every voice must be trusted, every moment must be embraced. But I tell you now, with love and clarity, discernment is required in this hour. Just because something is present does not mean it carries my permission. There are things that come to test your alignment. There are voices that come to distract your focus. There are moments that appear good on the surface but carry consequences beneath. And if you are not spiritually alert, you may open the door out of curiosity, emotion, or pressure instead of wisdom. That is why I have been stirring your spirit. That is why you have felt this inner tension. I have been preparing you to pause before you respond, to seek me before you decide, and to listen closely before you act. Because what stands at your door is not random, it is significant. And how you respond will shape what comes next. My child, I am not leaving you to figure this out alone. I am your guide. I am your protector. If you invite me into your decision, I will show you what to welcome and what to turn away. I will give you clarity where there is confusion, and peace where there is pressure. But you must choose to listen. You must choose to trust my voice over every other noise. Now hear me clearly. This moment is not just about you. This message is reaching beyond you, touching lives that are also standing at their own doors, unsure of what to do next. And this is where your obedience becomes a seed. I am placing this on your heart. When you give, you are not just supporting a message, you are opening doors for others to hear my voice. As it is written in Luke 6:38, give, and it will be given to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This is not just a verse, my child. It is my living promise to you. I am inviting you into this moment with me. If this message is speaking to your spirit, if you feel my presence moving through these words, then do not hesitate. Sow into this mission through Super Thanks or through the PayPal link placed in the description and shown in the QR code before you. This is not a transaction. It is a release. A seed that carries light into someone else's darkness. When you act in obedience, you align yourself with my flow. And I tell you this, what you release in faith, I will multiply with purpose. So step into this moment. Do not delay. Let your response become part of what I am doing right now. Stay with me, my child, because what comes next will guide you even deeper into what you must do. My child, I speak to you now not to condemn you, but to correct you in love. Because I care too deeply about where you are headed to remain silent about where you have been. There are moments when you have heard my whisper and yet you chose to delay. There have been times when I nudged your spirit, warning you gently, guiding you quietly, but you allowed distraction, comfort, or fear to take my place. I am not saying this to shame you. I am saying this to awaken you. You have been standing at doors you were never meant to entertain. You have given attention to voices that did not carry my truth. You have lingered in places where your spirit felt uneasy, yet you stayed longer than you should have. And deep inside, you knew you felt that hesitation, that check in your spirit, but you pushed past it, hoping things would work out on their own. But my child, I did not design you to walk by assumption. I called you to walk by discernment. When I speak, it is not optional guidance, it is protection. When I redirect you, it is not restriction, it is love covering you from what you cannot yet see. And when you ignore my voice, even in small moments, you begin to open doors that I never intended for your life. This is why I am calling you back now. Not later. Not when it becomes more obvious. Now, return your attention to me. Quiet the noise that has been competing for your focus. Some of the confusion you have been feeling is not because I am unclear. It is because you have been listening to too many voices at once. You have allowed the opinions of others, the pressure of circumstances, and even your own emotions to become louder than my truth. But I am still here. I have not withdrawn from you. I have not turned away. I am simply waiting for you to realign. My child, you cannot afford to be passive in this season. What stands at your door requires clarity, not hesitation. It requires spiritual awareness, not emotional reaction. And I am ready to guide you, but you must choose to listen with intention. Let go of what you know does not carry my peace. Step away from what pulls you out of alignment. Stop entertaining what weakens your spirit. You already know deep within what does not belong. I have placed that knowing inside of you. And hear me clearly, I am not angry with you. I am calling you higher. This is your moment to reset, to return, to stand in alignment with me again, not halfway, not occasionally, but fully. Because what is ahead of you cannot be navigated with a divided heart. So come back into stillness with me. Let my voice become your priority again. Let my guidance become your standard again. And as you do, you will begin to see clearly what once felt confusing. Stay with me, my child. I am leading you out of distraction and into clarity. And what comes next will strengthen you for what is already at your door. My child, take a deep breath and rest in my presence for a moment. You have heard my warning, you have felt my correction, but now I want you to feel my strength surrounding you. Because I do not speak to you just to awaken you. I speak to uphold you, to steady you, and to remind you that you are never facing anything alone. I know this moment may feel intense. I know that realizing something is at your door can stir uncertainty within you. But do not let that uncertainty turn into fear. I am not a God who leaves you exposed. I am not a father who warns you and then walks away. Everything I reveal to you, I also prepare you for. You are stronger than you feel right now. Not because of your own ability, but because my strength rests upon you. Even in the moments when your thoughts feel shaky, even when your emotions feel unsettled, there is a deeper foundation within you that cannot be moved, and that foundation is me. I have been building you in ways you did not even notice. Every challenge you endured, every moment you chose to keep going instead of giving up, every quiet prayer you whispered when no one else was around, I was using all of it to strengthen your spirit. You are not standing here unprepared. You are standing here equipped. So do not shrink back now. Do not let doubt convince you that you are not ready for what is in front of you. The very reason I am speaking to you like this is because you are ready to hear it. You are ready to respond. You are ready to walk in a deeper level of awareness and alignment. And hear me clearly, my child. You are not surrounded by darkness without protection. I am with you, before you, and behind you. I go ahead of you to prepare the path, and I stand beside you to guide each step. Nothing approaches your life without first passing through my hands. Nothing reaches your door without my awareness. Even now, as you stand at this moment, I am covering you. I am guarding your heart, your mind, and your path. What tries to overwhelm you will not overcome you. What tries to confuse you will not control you, because you are not navigating this alone. So lift your head. Strengthen your heart. Let my presence replace your fear. Let my voice rise above every anxious thought. You are not weak in this moment. You are being positioned. This is not the time to retreat. This is the time to stand with quiet confidence, knowing that I am with you. You do not need to have every answer right now. You do not need to see everything clearly all at once. You only need to stay close to me, one step at a time. And as you do, you will begin to feel it. Peace replacing pressure, clarity replacing confusion, strength replacing hesitation. Stay with me, my child. What stands at your door does not stand above you, because I stand with you. And together, we will walk through this moment with confidence, wisdom, and unshakable peace. My child, now that your heart has been strengthened, I want you to stand firmly in my promises. Because what I speak over your life is not temporary, and it is not uncertain. My words are steady, unchanging, and full of power. When I make a promise to you, I do not withdraw it. When I declare something over your life, it will come to pass in its appointed time. So hear me clearly. What stands at your door does not have authority over you unless you give it permission. I am your covering. I am your shield. I am the one who orders your steps and watches over your path. You are not exposed, and you are not unguarded. Even now, I am surrounding you in ways you cannot see. There have been moments when you questioned my timing. Moments when you wondered why I allowed certain delays, why I did not move as quickly as you hoped. But my child, those delays were not denials, they were preparation. I was aligning things behind the scenes. I was protecting you from what was not right and preparing you for what is. If I had allowed certain doors to open earlier, you would have stepped into situations that were not ready for you or that were never meant for you at all. But my timing is intentional. My plan is precise. And now, as things begin to reach your door, you must trust that I have already gone ahead of you. I do not send you into moments unprepared. I do not call you forward without equipping you. Everything you need for what is coming, I have already placed within you or positioned around you. You are not lacking. You are ready. And even if what stands before you seems uncertain, remember this: I am not uncertain. I am not confused. I am not reacting. I am leading. So do not let fear speak louder than my promise. Do not let doubt overshadow what I have already declared over your life. I have called you, I have chosen you, and I am guiding you with purpose. Nothing that comes into your life will override my plan unless you step outside of my guidance. Stay aligned with me, and you will walk in safety. Stay connected to my voice, and you will move with clarity. Stay rooted in my presence, and you will not be shaken. My child, I need you to trust me fully in this moment. Not halfway, not only when it feels comfortable, but completely. Even when you do not understand every detail, even when you cannot see the full picture, I can. And I promise you this, I will not lead you into harm. I will not abandon you in uncertainty. I will not leave you without direction. What I have started in your life, I will bring to completion. So rest in this assurance. Let my promises quiet your thoughts. Let my presence steady your heart. You are not walking into the unknown alone. You are walking with me, guided by my hand. Stay with me, my child. What comes next will require your response, and I will show you exactly how to take that step. My child, now is the moment where hearing must become action. I have spoken to you. I have warned you. I have strengthened you, and I have reminded you of my promises. But now, you must respond. Because what stands at your door will not wait forever. And your silence, your hesitation, your delay, they are responses too. I am not asking you for perfection. I am asking you for obedience. This is the moment to quiet everything else and turn your full attention toward me. Not later. Not when it feels more convenient. Now, draw close to me in prayer, not with rehearsed words, but with honesty. Speak to me as you are, and listen as I guide you. I will meet you in that place. I will give you the clarity you need for what stands before you. Do not move out of pressure. Do not act out of fear. Do not respond just because something feels urgent. Everything that demands immediate reaction is not always from me. I move with purpose, not panic. And when I lead you, there is a peace that confirms your step, even if the path ahead is unfamiliar. So pause before every decision. Invite me into every thought. Ask me, Father, is this from you? And then listen, not just with your ears, but with your spirit. Because I am always speaking, but you must be still enough to recognize my voice. My child, some doors require you to stand firm and not open them at all. Others require you to step forward in faith and walk through them with confidence. And you will not know the difference unless you stay connected to me in this very moment. This is your activation. Not a moment of fear, but a moment of alignment. A moment where you choose to trust me above your emotions, above your assumptions, above the noise around you. This is where your faith becomes real, not in what you say, but in what you do. Let go of hesitation. Release the need to control every outcome. You do not have to figure everything out. You only need to follow me. One step at a time, one decision at a time, one moment of obedience at a time. And hear me clearly, when you respond to me, you position yourself for what I have prepared. But when you ignore me, you delay what I desire to release into your life. This is why your response matters so deeply. So choose me now. Choose my voice. Choose my way. Pray, even if your words feel simple. Trust, even if your understanding feels incomplete. Act, even if your confidence feels small. Because I am not measuring the size of your strength. I am honoring the sincerity of your obedience. My child, this is your moment. Do not let it pass you by. I am with you, guiding you, strengthening you, and leading you forward. Stay with me, because what comes next will bring peace to everything I have spoken to you. My child, come closer and rest in my presence now. You have heard my warning, you have received my guidance, and you have felt my call, but I do not leave you in urgency. I bring you into peace, because my voice, even when it corrects, always leads you into calm assurance. Nothing I have spoken to you was meant to overwhelm you. It was meant to awaken you. And now that your eyes are open, your heart aligned, and your spirit attentive, I want you to settle into this truth. You are safe with me. What stands at your door does not define your future. I do. You are not at the mercy of what approaches you. You are under my authority, my covering, and my direction. As long as you stay close to me, as long as you continue to listen and respond, you will not be led into confusion or defeat. I will guide you through every moment, every decision, every step. So release the tension you have been holding. Let go of the fear that tried to rise earlier. You do not need to carry it anymore. I am carrying you. Remember what I have shown you. Not every door is meant to be opened, and not every voice is meant to be followed. But you are not left to figure that out alone. I am with you, teaching you, leading you, and protecting you with every step you take. And even as you move forward, I want you to carry this peace with you, a peace that does not come from understanding everything, but from trusting me completely. That is where your strength will remain. That is where your clarity will grow. Now listen closely, my child, because this moment is not only about you. What I have spoken into your life is also meant to reach others who are standing in their own moment of decision, your own moment at the door. I am speaking this into your heart. When you choose to give, you become part of my work on the earth. Like a seed planted in fertile ground, your giving becomes a harvest in someone else's life. As it is written in 2 Corinthians 9:7, God loves a cheerful giver. I am not asking out of need. I am inviting you into purpose. I am calling you now. This is your moment to act. If this message has touched your spirit, if you have felt my presence guiding you through these words, then step forward in obedience. Sow into this mission through Super Thanks or through the PayPal donation link placed in the description and shown in the QR code within this video. Do not hesitate, my child. This is not just giving. This is alignment. This is you saying, Father, use me to reach others. And as you release your seed, I will release blessing back into your life, pressed down, multiplied, and overflowing in ways you cannot yet see. So act now. Be part of what I am doing. Let your obedience carry my voice further than you could ever go alone. And as you leave this moment, carry my peace with you. You are not alone. You are not unprepared. You are not forgotten. You are mine. And I am guiding you, now and always.